Guys, in today's video, I decided to play some ADC Irelia, and let me tell you, it actually worked out. I actually ended up getting 3 wins with it, and actually kind of smurfed on my lobby. But then again, it's very hard, and I only recommend you to play ADC Irelia if you're playing with a Senna. That's the only way it's going to work. You can't play Irelia with any other type of support. It's way too hard. Trust me, I kind of was doing some testing on it, but this build on Irelia is broken. You can use this build in the mid lane, you could use it in the Baron lane, or you could use it if you're playing Irelia jungle for some reason. So let's break it down. Blade of the Rune King and Wit's End. Once you get both these items, you literally do so much damage and you're unkillable, bro. Wit's End is absolutely disgusting, man. It's just, oh my god, it makes you do so much damage and make you tanky, especially against AP champions. Next up, you're going to want to collect and get that stasis, because stasis is super good when you're in a tight situation to buy yourself a little more time. The Sterix Gauge and the Death Dance are both items to help you live a little longer and be more tankier in team fights, because Irelia does a bunch of damage. Her main problem is how squishy she is, but when you go this build, you actually become unkillable. And lastly, you want to throw in the Guardian Angel, because even if they're able to get through your Sterix Gauge's barrier, your freaking Death Dance, your stasis, at least you got that Guardian Angel to give you another chance. Now for the runes, you're going to want to throw on Conqueror, Brutal, Hunter Titan, and Sweet Tooth. These are standard ADC runes and just standard runes to run on Irelia for now. For the spells, you're going to want to run Ignite Flash because you want as much kill potential as possible. So like I said, guys, I played some Irelia ADC. So if you do end up enjoying the video and you want to see more interesting type of ADC champions in the Dragon lane, then let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new here, make sure to sub up. We're on the road to 50K and we upload daily Wild Rift content. All right, guys, let's hop right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, we're now in the Irelia gameplay, and man, this was actually a fun game, not gonna lie. Something that has caught me off guard, I'd like to say, with this with trying Irelia ADC is like how strong her trading is in the actual 2v2 itself. In most of the games I played, I even went up against the Draven guys, and I kid you not, I literally killed the Draven and the support super easily. And this lane is even easier because we're against the Sona, and you could just see we kill the Sona instantly. I try to get like 2 stacks there, then we just hop in onto the Sona and literally delete her. It was very quick and clean. In this matchup, there's some things you need to worry about, like Ezreal using his E away, but he didn't even have it yet. But right there, actually kind of get out traded here, and this gets a little iffy, right? So my Lux ends up dying, and it is what it is. It's like, wow, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to you know, focus in on carrying this game, because I was playing some duo queue, but so the Pantheon on our team is my like support partner, so we weren't playing in the same lane. So this is basically like solo queuing this kind of game out. So right here I decide to kind of just slow push the wave onto my side, and shove it out so I could get a reset in without missing any minions. And so I end up getting a reset. So what makes this build, I guess, so strong? I mean, I've been getting destroyed by Aurelia's left and right with this build, and this is actually what made me so mad to just create, like, to just force myself to play ADC Irelia, because I kept getting destroyed by these Irelia players, man, by going Blade of the Rune King and Wit's End. They literally would not die, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm playing Irelia ADC, and I'm gonna demolish people, and I actually did, which is unbelievable. And you're gonna be able to tell that, you know, I don't even have very good Irelia mechanics. Like, my mechanics are just decent. So right here I get a nice E that lands, so I just chase down this the freaking Sona. But dude, right there, did you guys see that? I don't know why my ultimate went backwards. It's like it auto aimed onto a minion or something, bro. Like, it actually made no sense. That Ezreal was a dead man. Like, oh, guys, let me know in the comments why you guys think that missed. Because I actually, like, I don't think I even aimed it backwards by accident. I just, like, I don't know. I just auto-aimed it, and it went that way, I swear. But yeah, so you could obviously tell just from that alone. Obviously, I don't have the best Irelia mechanics, but I have decent enough, like a decent amount. All the key thing is guys, to having good like Irelia mechanics as well. You want to make sure you use your your passive correctly. You want to make sure you have 4 stacks, so you have a bunch of attack speed and do a bunch of damage before taking a trade. At least try to get as many stacks as possible. The second most important thing is you got to land your E, because when you land your E, you get your Q reset even when you're not finishing the target. And also you need to learn how to land your ultimate as well, which is it's easy, but I mean, you're gonna see me miss some more ults this game as well. People just miss the ults in general. And yeah, once you get that stuff down, you'll be good. I mean, I have like over 30 games of Irelia at least, because I made an Irelia Baron Lane video, and I remember that gameplay took me so long. Right here you can see me get an ultimate, I land my E, and I just pop off. I should have actually spammed my Q a lot more than I did right there, but it was actually a pretty good fight angle that I ended up taking. So right here you can see I have 2,700 gold. I mean, I'm literally fed out of my mind already. I have 3 kills, 2 assists it looks like, so I'm just like a powerhouse, and basically the game's over. Literally the game's over. Now, I was playing Irelia ADC just for fun, but I recommend you guys just to play Irelia in general, not even in the ADC lane. I definitely don't recommend you to play in the ADC lane. Like, I really definitely do not recommend you to do that. Because, like, at least, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I'm just trying to give you my honest opinion. You're probably going to lose a bunch of elo if you do it. Because at least, like, for me, like, I know how to manage the waves in a way to make sure I don't get completely screwed. I mean, you guys can do it as well, but it's just like, I recommend you just play it in mid or Baron lane, and you'll completely smurf on your games instead of challenging yourself extremely hard and playing at ADC. So right here, I'm trying to look for an angle onto this Ezreal, and I'm finally able to get the angle, but Sona just slaps me with that ultimate right to the face, and luckily Ezreal was able to miss his ultimate, which I ended up surviving. So right here, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this this scuttle and then try to gank them, but I saw that they were backing off, so I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to gank him here. So Sona still stays, but even Ezreal stays as well. Like, you can see, like, I thought that they recalled. So right here, this is where I'm, like, going to try to look for an ultimate play, because I do have my ultimate. I just need to make sure I get a couple of my passives going. As you can see, I'm keeping the wave in the center. The only reason the minions are even low is because my teammate is the one damaging it. So right here, you see me using my oh my god, like, oh my god, there's so many problems with Irelia, dude. Like, right there, I ult, and then I try to auto, like, I just click my Q and it goes to the minion instead of going on Sona. So you're also gonna need to remember to, like, actually drag your Q, guys. Do not auto aim your Q. You're gonna literally go into random places, bro. Oh my god, it actually triggers me seeing that. Like, that's the one thing I hate about Irelia is the Q, bro. The Q is not reliable at all. It does not know what it's doing. And right here, I got a black screen, but I wasn't able to kill the Ezreal anyways. I actually end up living this part and turning it around. Look at this, guys. Boom, 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 the boom. Like, I actually end up killing Sona. I was actually a dead man right there. Looking at that back, like, holy moly, I'm actually a maniac for living right there. So right here, I see that I could officially buy my Wit's End, so that is basically where I'm resetting to go get. Wit's End doesn't get too much value here because we are against a lot of AD, but I'm telling you, Wit's End is actually super broken because it makes her auto attacks do more damage, and it makes her a lot tankier, especially once you throw on that Sterix gauge and the Death Stance. Like, this is the build that I got absolutely destroyed by, so that's how I know it works, because it absolutely destroyed me. So that's how I know that this build works. And so Irelia is not necessarily a team fighter. She wants to just be fighting one person at a time. So right here you can see me hopping in on this Ezreal, and I land everything right there, but I did miss out on a Q reset there, which was kind of unfortunate. so I actually did not get as much damage off as I should have. But you know, a kill's a kill. So right here, I'm trying to look for an angle onto this Sona, but it's actually quite hard to land it here, so I end up missing. But I kill her anyways because I'm just so strong. But I end up dying to this turret. You know, if I didn't waste any time auto attacking that turret after I killed Sona, I actually would have just lived there. Looking at that back, like, there's actually no reason I should have died there. But hey, that was a sick 1v2 for sure coming out of me. I mean, once you're, like, you guys can see, like, they really don't do any damage to me. Especially once you build up your build further. Like I said, the Sterix gauge, I mean, that shield it gives you is actually the barrier. It's ridiculous. And I mean, it's a very strong item, especially even in pro play. Now, the one thing though, I do have to admit, I see Irelia a lot in ranks, but I've actually not seen it too much in pro play. So I'm definitely curious whether this champion, I mean, this champion takes an immense amount of skill. Like, I thought Lee Sin was hard to learn and play, but Lee Sin's a walk in the park compared to this champion. Even Draven is a walk in the park compared to this freaking champ. This champ, I mean, it feels so weird because of the Q, the auto aim Q, like, I don't know, it's just such, it needs to feel so weird. Right here, I actually get such a godly ult. Boom. I hit it everywhere, and I just start popping off, guys. I'm actually legit carrying this fight right now. Like, absolutely smurfing on these guys. Boom, boom, thadoosh, ignite. Chasing you down, queuing you. Boom. I deserved more kills than I got there. Wouldn't you guys agree with me? Like, I actually deserved more kills than I got, but, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, so I end up just deciding to try to see if I could get any farm before I end up recalling, because I am quite low and I do have a lot of gold that's worth to shop for. I mean, you don't really want to stay on the map with 1,000 well, over 1,500 gold, but I'm just greedy. I'm trying to clear out all the jungle to get some XP as well. And also, like, when you're auto attacking jungle creeps, you're able to keep your passive. And that's one reason why jungle Irelia can actually be viable. Now, viable is a stretch. Viable is a major stretch, but it's definitely possible because you're able to keep your passive on the minions, and also objectives and things like that, and people. But in lane, you cannot keep your passive on the minions. You're gonna have to use an ability to keep your passive going, sadly, but I mean, it is what it is. So right here, you're going to see how much damage I just start doing. I literally can Q the minions when they have a lot of health as well. So right here, I'm literally farming as much as possible because, like, I literally clear jungle so fast. Boom. I'm just farming my XP. Right here, I ult, but it ends up missing because Shyvana used her speed right there. So that was kind of unfortunate, and I ended up missing my E as well. So literally, there's no engage. I come down to fight this Darius, but not even Darius wants to tango. So it's like now we're in an awkward position where I could literally get pulled under the tower. I see the Sona, I see the Yasuo. So we end up getting the kill onto Yasuo. I use my ignite onto the Darius so he cannot heal. And man, like, these guys are just running away from me. It's so annoying. Boom. I land the E onto him, but it eventually leads into his death, which was good. I mean, the one thing that they buffed recently on Irelia is her E stun duration, and it is so long, bro. It's actually so long, and that's kind of what makes her super strong. And I think once people get even better at her over time, I mean, you're gonna see some seriously disgusting Irelia players. Like honestly, I was playing her and I felt really good. I felt like she was very strong, and I was making a lot of mechanical errors with her for sure. But one thing you cannot fail to do is when you get Baron with Irelia, you just want to split push, guys. No one can really match her split push, especially in this game since I'm so ahead. Like, I just split push this game even though I have so much gold, right? Because there's just no time. Like, I don't need to waste anything. I'm just going to push with Baron. And this is what a lot of Baron laners should do. It's kind of your job to be split pushing and creating pressure around the map. In order to have an efficient Baron push, you need at least 2 ace buffed lanes pushing in and applying pressure. A 1-4 is a great setup, or a 1-3-1 is a decent setup as well, but it's easier to get caught out. Right here, I tell my Pantheon, yo, come ult in, let's fight him out here, and I end up smurfing on them. Look at that, boom. But I'm kind of pissed because it's like, dude, can I please get a kill or what? But right here, I mean, we're just pushing in. I have 3k gold. You could just see how fed I am. Like, literally see how fed I am. So I end up buffing the minions so that the minions could get to the turret faster. Because ace buff minions do move a lot quicker. So you want to make sure if they are a little bit far away, just walk back, buff them up. But right here, I land my E onto the Darius. So I try to create some kill potential there. But I'm not really able to. I'm still dancing around these ace buff minions. It's actually very hard for Darius to actually kill these ace buff minions. And we end up getting the turret, and I decide to take this engage on Darius. But the Darius is too smooth with it, and we weren't able to get the kill onto him. So right here, we're just trying to look for more. We get the kill onto Yasuo. And this is where it becomes very, very sus, because we're trying to end, but right here I get a smart idea of like, let me just ult Ezreal here and see what happens. So I ult Ezreal, I hop in, I immediately get the Nexus aggro, and I end up dying, which is like, oh my god, it literally makes this game last a lot longer than it should. But we probably should have been able to end there, but our Baron buff did end up running out. But you could really see the full effect of this Irelia. And like I said, I really think that something that caught me off guard immensely is like how strong Irelia really is into just ranged ADC players. So that's why it is okay to play in the dragon lane, because you could actually end up playing extremely well. I mean, dude, guys, I'm telling you guys, I played against this Draven, man, and I completely destroyed him. Like, completely destroyed him. It was just like my teammates were so bad that like it ruined the gameplay. I'm telling you right now, it just flat out ruined the gameplay. Today I had a game where I had a 1-12 Teemo. Like, oh my god, dude, like players like that just ruined some of my videos. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, like I wish you guys saw that Draven video, because you could have seen how to play a bad matchup. Because Draven beats just standard ADC champs, but Irelia actually puts up a good fight. Right here, dude, the Shyvana is trying to juke people with her flash. And now that Shyvana thinks she's so good. So right here, we decide to just pop the Shyvana. I end up getting rooted right here. I'm looking for an ult play, but I don't even have my Q to reset. Right here, they just end up running away, and it's like, come on. Come on. I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm actually so thirsty for these kills. I end up getting the kill on Yasuo. I try to go for Ezreal, guys, but I end up actually trolling so hard. I actually want to see this back, because I tried to hit my stasis, but it didn't actually end up working. So right here, I go into this Darius. Boom. It was nice and easy. And then right here, I couldn't stasis. Like, I was clicking stasis, bro. Oh, like you could see in the camera angle that I was kind of mad, but it's whatever. We ended up winning the game nice and easy. And plus, the one nice thing about this is I do show the ending screen, so you guys can know that this is a ranked game. Like, I literally was doing this in a ranked game. Like, I wasn't doing this in casual. That was ranked. You saw the diamond thing. But yeah, guys, this is Viable. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, please do. We're on the road to 50k subs. Peace out.